the owner of the oldest coal-fired power station in Australia, says it's showing its age. Millions of dollars are being spent to keep the 45-year-old Liddell plant running before it retires in 5 years. But the government is pressuring operator AGL to continue producing power for another 5 years beyond then, saying it's key to securing electricity supplies. AGL is considering the request, but says it would be better off investing in new, cleaner technologies such as wind and solar.
So it's a natural progression of whenever anything comes to the end of its technical life, you'd run the ruler over whether you extend it or whether you do something new. But certainly the economics do lead you towards renewables being provided for energy and other very flexible, efficient technologies providing that capacity.
The Hunter Valley north of Sydney in New South Wales is at the centre of the energy debate here because it's a major coal mining and power provider. The Liddell power station is in Muswellbrook and the town's mayor says it's time to look to the future.
If it becomes a choice between extending Liddell for an additional 5 years, knowing that the jobs will come to an end at that point, or closing it and repurposing it for 50 years of new generation power, then that is clearly the preferable option.
Not only is the Australian government pushing to expand or prolong the life of coal-fired power stations like this one in the Hunter Valley, it's also backing a new coal mine, which if built will be one of the largest in the world.
Despite community opposition, the Australian government's approved the multi-billion-dollar Indian-owned Carmichael coal mine, but there are serious concerns about its financial viability. The architect of the United Nations Paris Climate Agreement, which agreed to cut greenhouse gas emissions, says developing coal mines now makes no sense.
So, if that project had been proposed in the year 1950, it would probably have been a good project. To propose that project in 2017, frankly, it's like science fiction time warp, except that science fiction usually looks forward. This one is a science fiction that is looking back.
Australia's expected to remain the world's largest exporter of coal for at least the next 20 years. Despite that abundance, some power station operators see a future in renewable energy and reduced carbon gas emissions.
Post your comments below, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and follow us on social networks and subscribe to our channel. And thanks for watching. This is WC Daily. Think big, think different. Bye.